If you have been eyeing Asheville, even just a little bit, 2026 is the year you do not want to sleep on, y'all. There is a reason this place keeps popping up on everybody's best places to live list. People show up for the weekend and suddenly they're out touring homes and picking out neighborhoods and imagining a whole new life for themselves. And honestly, I get it. Asheville's hitting a new stride right now with the creativity, the lifestyle, the community vibes. It's all leveling up to a way that you can actually feel. So let's get into the 7 reasons Asheville is about to shine even brighter in 2026. And don't skip out early because we are taking you on a home tour you are not going to want to miss. If you're thinking about moving to Asheville, stay tuned. If there is one place that proves that Asheville is not your average mountain town, it is the River Arts District, the RAD. It's colorful, it's slightly chaotic, and it's the creative heartbeat that is sitting right along the French Broad River. So this place went from just like factories to old dusty warehouses to like, whoa, what is that, like a 12-foot octopus? In just a few decades, and honestly, we're much better off for it. It really started with a handful of artists that were sneaking into these old empty spaces for cheap rent, really, in the 1990s. And now it's one of the biggest working art districts in the entire Southeast. Not theme park cute. I mean like real artists are in the River Arts District, real studios, real paint on their jeans. They're all just going for it, man. Think Riverview Station, 348 Depot, Curve Studios, the Marquee, that whole Foundy Street stretch where you can grab a coffee at Ulta. Ooh, that sounds like a really good idea. We should get a coffee at Ulta. And watch glass blowers do their magic at the North Carolina Glass Center. And then you walk 10 steps and then you're suddenly inside of a graffiti tunnel somewhere where you swear wasn't even there the last time, or it's totally changed since you saw it last time. And after the massive flood last year, the RAD didn't just bounce back, it really came back with purpose and smarter studio layouts and more workshop spaces and a community energy that feels like everyone is building something special together. And when you walk down Riverside Drive, you can literally hear it. You can hear welding happening, music playing, someone is teaching a pottery class somewhere. You know, there's someone spray painting a mural or doing something. This isn't just a place to just buy art. It's a place where creativity is happening right in front of your very eyes every single day. So if you want to live in a place that feels really alive and surprising and a little weird and just genuinely like inspiring, the RAD is definitely one of the biggest reasons that Asheville stands out in 2026. Do you live in the River Arts District?
I live just up the hill.
Okay, cool. Do you come down here a lot, obviously, and walk around and ask people questions?
I do every day.
Are you an artist?
Not conventionally.
Okay. On your own?
No, I'm no. The answer is no. I'm not.
No, okay. So what do you like about the River Arts District and living nearby?
I like that there are a fair number of visitors here. I like the art aspect of it, despite my not being a true conventional artist. I'd like to see a little bit more performance art down here. There was once the Magnetic Theater, which is a lot of fun. That obviously is no longer here. I like the hotel that's opened up, the Radical.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you know people here. You get to recognize folks that work around here. Mm-hmm. The little businesses are great. They bounce back as quickly as they did from Helene.
Yeah.
Is a testament to them and to the community.
How long have you been in Asheville?
This was a pandemic move since roughly summer of 2020.
Oh, okay. From where?
From Austin, Texas. I was there until the weather got hot, and then I would come here.
Oh, yeah. That's a smart idea.
So,
okay, cool. Are you glad of your move?
Well, yeah. I mean, I liked it here, and I was happy to relocate.
Cool. I've been here since 2001.
2001?
Yeah, I'm pretty committed. You know?
What do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the people. My people are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my tribe, my...
Are you a River Arts person?
No, I'm not. I'm a whole Asheville person. I like the whole entirety.
Pleasure meeting you, Beth.
Look for Living in Asheville YouTube channel if you want to see it. Okay, cool. We're going to go to Ulta because... What's it called? Ultra. We're going to go to Ultra because I'm plumb tuckered and I need to pick me up. Probably need a pastry, too. Oh, my goodness, there's a line. Let's go. Okay, they got a Cali Club, a Fig and Brie, Running Man, I don't know what that is. Turkey and provolone sandwich, vegan breakfast. They got tons of breakfast stuff. Okay, we're gonna do lox bagel and a fig and brie sandwich, a chai latte, please, and just a regular coffee. It's good on a cold day. Asheville's market is finally doing something that we haven't seen in a long time. It is breathing, y'all. Homes are sitting for a little bit longer and price drops are becoming kind of normal again. It's like a normal market. We had it pretty dang good for a little bit, especially if you were a seller. And so buyers actually have time to think about their purchase instead of just like sprinting to make a decision really quickly. So if you felt shut out during years previous to this one, 2026 is going to be a real window for you that feels doable. And honestly, if you're thinking about moving here and you want some good guidance, you're going to want to reach out now, especially if you're thinking about the spring. So what is also amplifying the shift is the wave of new development happening across this region. The biggest headline is the Ferry Road project. Right south of Asheville, it's bringing in a huge mix of homes, including a meaningful amount of owner-occupied attainable options, so affordable housing, in a rare spot that's close to the river and minutes to downtown. And it's one of the only places that you can really find new construction in a prime location in a real livable way. You're also seeing growth in Candler and in Arden and parts of South Asheville, where new build neighborhoods are popping up with single family homes and townhomes that appeal to buyers who want move-in ready without jumping into a full custom build. Think flexible layouts and modern finishes and walkable pockets and prices that offer real variety again. So combine that with a cooler, more negotiable market with a surge in thoughtfully planned new communities, and 2026 is shaping up to be one of the strongest buyer opportunities Asheville has seen in a long time. In fact, let's go check out a home right now in West Asheville. Here we are in West Asheville. I just want to give you an example of a home that's for sale that's very Asheville, very West Asheville. We're right on 5th Ave, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna go check out this house, see what the possibilities are, and you know what? There's so many like little secret parts to the outside of this house too that are really going to blow you away. So let's go. Okay, coming on in here. Now you got to remember, this is a 1923 house. This is not super massive right here, but this is going to have a lot of the little charms. Like, look at this wood burning stove right here. We have bamboo floors everywhere. Now, there's 2 bedrooms. There's a bedroom here and a bedroom right here. And then check out this little kitchen in here. I'm totally digging it. Okay, so one thing that they have done in this kitchen, which you don't see often, but is so very Asheville, is they have put geodes right into the countertops here. Isn't that funny? Oh my gosh, it's so Asheville. You have a bathroom right behind me right there. But check this out. Let's go outside because this is what really makes this home. This is on 0.23 acres, but it feels really expansive. You are in the heart of West Asheville here. Now, there's a sunroom, which adds some extra square footage if it's heated. But man, that's so nice with all these windows. I'm totally digging it. Let's go outside and see what's out back. Okay. So this is totally private back here. And man, it feels like it. Right behind me, you'll see they have a chicken coop over here. They have a barrel sauna, which I think we should go in and turn on and hang out for a little bit. Who wants to work today? No, I want a sauna. Look, an ADU right behind me, which is a tiny little house that they built. And then right up here, you have a full working vegetable garden that they really did it. They did it up. Now, what you'll see a lot in the Asheville area is you'll see a main house, but they have built an ADU or some sort of tiny house on the back that they can use as a short-term rental. Some are guest houses, but a lot of them are extra income producing opportunities. So instead of seeing like a duplex per se, you say you have an older house right here, but you're going to add this onto the back and add a lot of extra value to your home because all of a sudden you have a way to make some extra money. It's a side gig. It's a side hustle, y'all. Should we go in the sauna? Let's go in the sauna first. I wish it was going. Here's, you gotta have a little fire circle right here too. Now on this property, there's a lot of native plants. There's a lot of things that come back every single year. So I wish it was summertime, but it's not right now. So the best thing we have is this sauna. Can we see in here? Ooh, man. I wish this was going. I get so chilly these days with my older age. Is that normal in older age? People just get real cold all of a sudden. You wake up and you're just freezing. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to go check out this little tiny house over here. It's only about 326 square feet, but it feels huge. Now, I can imagine coming to Asheville. You're wanting to stay in West Asheville, which is right where we are. You're here for a weekend, you're here for 3 days, even a week, and you want to have some sort of experience. This is a perfect opportunity for that because you're in the heart of everything and you have your own little abode for the weekend. Let's go in. Cool. This is tiny home living right over here. I am totally loving it. So if you do want to have a short-term rental with an ADU in your backyard, in West Asheville, there are rules, there are restrictions, and there are permits that are needed, and we can help you navigate all that, of course. So look at this little kitchen. Now, this is one of those things, like you have to have a cooktop. You can't have a full oven, especially if you're going to be permitted by the city, which you want to be. You want to be in compliance. Now you got a full bathroom right here, a little shower. It's fully functioning. How cool. And then there's a loft upstairs we should go check out as well. These narrow stairs, and you have a full loft upstairs with some cool views. Feels cozy. You got a mini split there, so you're always going to be warm or cool, depending. Okay, so there we have it in West Asheville, right in the heart of everything, kind of fun. We have 2 buildings, so an older home, 1923, and a newer build with that small, tiny house. So you have lots of possibilities, a way to supplement that mortgage as well on point. 0.28 is a 0.28 acres, not 0.23, with gardens and a sauna and a fire pit and a chicken coop and everything that you ever wanted when you thought about moving to Asheville. And this is coming in at $599. One of the biggest reasons people fall hard for Asheville is how easy it is to get outside. And in 2026, that access is leveling up in a really big way. The Greenway system, which we're on right now in West Asheville in the River Arts District, is getting some serious upgrades. The Wilma Dykeman Greenway is stretching farther along the French Broad River, and the River Arts District greenways are filling key gaps through the River Arts District. And the Nasty Branch Greenway, that's a nasty branch over there, will be breaking ground later this year. And it's going to be a whole walkable route that we haven't had throughout the whole South Side. And these aren't just like tiny, small tweaks either. They're major connections that let more neighborhoods and parks and trails connect with the river without a car. And on top of that, the French Broad River, our pride and joy right here in Asheville, is getting new life. And we're talking about upgraded put-ins, cleaner corridors, better shoreline access. So it's going to be safer for families and kayakers and paddleboarders to be on the river more, which is going to be really fun. And if the river is part of your lifestyle for 2026, it's going to feel like a whole new chapter, especially after the hurricane. We're bouncing back, we're cleaning up, we're getting ready. Just outside of town, the trail networks are improving all over in Bent Creek and Pisgah National Forest and around sections of the Blue Ridge Parkway. They're adding connectors, they're smoothing out access to popular trailheads and creating easier options, really, to get out there for hikers and bikers and weekend wanderers, everybody, even on your lunch break, just head on out. So we put all of this together, and Asheville stands out as one of the few places where nature isn't a day trip away. It's literally built into every part of your everyday life. So Asheville's food scene is honestly kind of wild for the size of the city that we have here. People move from much bigger places, and they're genuinely surprised by how creative and how award-winning the food is. Speaking of awards, I mean, we had 4 different James Beard awards or nominations. Some were nominations, some were awards. We have Nings Jr., we have The Marketplace, we have Good Hot Fish, and even Leo's House of Thirst got a nod for their wine program. So there's so much variety and so many different options, and people travel from all over the place just to partake. And that's not bad for a mountain city with a pretty modest population. And what keeps it exciting is so many new places are opening. So there's Butter Punk that's bringing in biscuit forward comfort food to the Rad and Birdie's downtown, which has quickly become a go-to for really solid pizza and casual hangs. And on top of that, there's a steady stream of new bakeries and chef-driven concepts and neighborhood favorites that just pop up out of nowhere. You're gonna find your favorite dinner spot and your coffee shop where everybody knows your name. And it's not just always downtown, right? It's gonna be in your neighborhood. And all of this is located in a city that's warm and laid back and welcoming. It's one of the things that people love about living in Asheville. You get that big city flavor without all that big city stress. One of the first things that people notice when they land in Asheville is how unusually supportive this place is for homegrown businesses and entrepreneurs and people like that. So if you got a creative spark, which a lot of people do that live here, and you have this dream to like do something on your own and open up your own business, this is a place to do it, because Asheville has a long standing proud culture of like lifting people up. So they will totally support you because they want to see people succeed. It's not like one of those places where they want to keep you down. They want to lift you up. So if you're an artist or a maker of some sort, if you got a food truck or you're opening a restaurant, whatever pops up, people are going to talk about it and they are going to promote it and they're going to help you out. And also there's a ton of networking events in town too, which also helps for that cause. Word of mouth really works here. And we even have an Asheville Go Local card. It's $25. It gives you discounts at over 600 different local places and businesses. I'm happy to point you in neighborhoods and pockets where this kind of energy really takes place, because behind the scenes, there's a whole ecosystem popping up. There's pop-up markets, there's craft fairs, there's maker events, there's collaborative workshops that are happening all the time, which give people a low barrier way to really test products and build a consumer base. Creative hubs in the River Arts District and West Asheville and the South Slope all act as incubators. They are collecting artists and designers and chefs and small-scale producers from all over the place who really care about supporting local talent. And for folks relocating, especially anybody craving a slower pace of life or a lifestyle shift in general, the chance to finally pursue your dream, that thing that you've had in your back pocket for years and you're like, oh, that could never make me money. I could never do that. I'm going to stick to this 9-to-5. This is the place to do it. So Asheville's small business culture is incredibly inspiring and surprisingly attainable. One of the sneaky best things about living in Asheville and the Asheville area is how many different communities around Asheville there are. And they each have their own vibe, their own pace, their own personality. I mean, you can pick exactly what kind of lifestyle you want to have and still be minutes away from all that Asheville has to offer. It's really unique. So if you want space, if you want mountain views, if you want everything that's kind of easygoing and be outside the city, you still get access to all the hustle and bustle and the fun energy and all the food spots. So like Candler's a spot that you would consider for that. You are outside the city, 15 to 20 minutes, great mountain views, definitely more land. You have access to the Blue Ridge Parkway too. There's more established neighborhoods now than ever there. And there's that room to breathe. And yes, the Costco rumors supposedly are true. And Arden gives you a peak convenience experience being a little south of Asheville, but it has shopping and restaurants and a lot of retirement communities down there. You also have the Biltmore Park area down there, so there's incredible shopping and convenience in Arden. And then Woodville, where we are right now in Reynolds Village, is right in the middle of a glow up. I'm telling you, it is blending neighborhoods with new developments and outdoor access, kayaking park. There's so much going on in Woodville right now, and that is 10 minutes north of downtown. And then there's Black Mountain. It has a total small town charm and a walkable downtown. It's artsy, it's grounded. It has a really cool vibe and everybody's really friendly there. And hey, if you're trying to figure out which of these small places near Asheville really fits your lifestyle, then I have a million other YouTube videos on the small towns right around Asheville. It'll give you a really clear view on each one and how they're all different. What makes these small towns so appealing is how they expand your your everyday options. I mean, you can antique in Black Mountain in the morning, you can hit Bent Creek for mountain biking in the afternoon, and you can still make it to Weaverville for dinner. And if you want to go bigger, which we like to do sometimes, you can go to the Smoky Mountains, you can go to Greenville, South Carolina, and even to Charlotte for easy day or overnight trips. And it all gives Asheville this huge, like, choose your own adventure feel that people absolutely love. What really sets Asheville apart isn't just the food or the mountains or all the galleries and all the views and things like that. It's how it all blends together to create this feeling that's really hard to put into words, actually. People come here expecting good restaurants and galleries and trails and all the stuff, and don't get me wrong, like, they get all that stuff, but what surprises them in the end is the atmosphere. And it's creative and it's laid back, and there's this like really gentle, supportive energy that makes you feel like you've just hit home the minute you get here. And it's no accident that Reader's Digest named this the nicest city in America, because the kindness here is real. And if you're even flirting with the idea of moving here, then reach out any of the ways down below, and we can help find the perfect neighborhood for you with all the nuances that you're looking for, so where this energy will really show up strongly for you. Because the truth is, most folks arrive and they are drawn by one thing. They're drawn by, a few things actually. The mountains, the breweries, the music, the fun, the energy, the people. The city just feels good. And there's that warmth here that people really enjoy. It's a pace of life and a lifestyle that helps you breathe and slow down a little bit. And that's exactly what a lot of people are looking for these days. And heading into 2026, Asheville's only becoming more connected. And it's that mix that makes it feel so special, and it makes it feel like a place to really call home. I am with the Living in Asheville YouTube channel.
I used to be on the television all the time because I'm a retired police officer from the city of Asheville.
Oh, cool.
And my job was in crime prevention, and I always had somebody ask me questions while I was on the television.
Okay, so you're used to it. Tell me one thing. Why would somebody want to move to Asheville?
Well, it is an exciting city overall. Yeah. Certainly the food, the restaurants are fantastic here. A lot of activities where you can go to different music and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. So, and how long have you lived here?
40 years.
40 years. Okay, so you've seen a lot of the changes, huh?
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
When I first came here, I was working on ambulance service, and at 12 o'clock on any evening, the sidewalk would roll up.
Oh, yeah. Everybody go to bed.
There was nothing there.
Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, I enjoyed that job. That was a fantastic job.
Yeah. If you are starting to picture yourself here, or you want to dig into some neighborhoods or homes or what relocation might actually look like, we would love to help you. And if you want to dive deeper into what life is really like in Asheville, then check out our next video right over here. Until then, ciao for now.